today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Mac Jones and the New England Patriots taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the urge from their locker room, they are set as they'll square off with the Miami Dolphins. And everyone, Brandon Gaudin, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Time to get our first look at the Patriot offense and quarterback Matt Jones, the rookie out of Alabama, the number 15 overall pick in 2021.
And he's the latest in a line of Alabama quarterbacks that are potential NFL starters. Sat behind Tua Tagovailoa patiently, waiting his turn, and in 1 year as a starter, exploded on the scene. 41 touchdown passes to just 4 interceptions, 77% completion percentage. He had it going. Alabama won a national title, and now here he is getting his shot in the NFL.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 27, Jones, Hunter Henry brings it in. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Still bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Throwing Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2000? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jones throw here taken in by Parker. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back Jones. And that's caught left side by the tight end Keene. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run with Harris. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. The give to Taylor. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins ready to go to work on offense, led by their second-year quarterback out of Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They hand it off to Mostert. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's got this down to the 35.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tua. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. Tua now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 7 yards, the pickup there. Draw play, Edmonds. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he will have the first down, but hold everything. A flag is down. This one might not stand. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So defensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3-and-out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. On the give, this is Harris. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the AFC's Pro Bowl punter last year, Jake Bailey, on to punt for New England. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 41, Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. There's the first NFL catch for the first-rounder, Jalen Waddle. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Another catch there for Waddle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Miami's receivers had the second fewest yards of any receiving group in 2020 and the fewest yards in run after catch as well. Jalen Waddle, he might solve both of those problems. Taking 6th overall, he picks up a first down right there.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. 2nd down at 4. Tua sets up to pass it. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Now a short one to Gesicki. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give to Edmonds. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tua. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tua going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Here's Michael Palardy now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Patriots take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Jonnu Smith spent 4 productive years in Tennessee, but really broke out in 2020 with a career-high 41 catches and 8 touchdowns. They really love his ability to get downfield.
Jones on 1st down. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete to White. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on 1st down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back, but boy, they closed quickly on that one and behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And throw right side complete to Parker. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. On the delay, here's Harris. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. He'll leave this one for White. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jones. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Running out of the gun with White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Jones finding Bourne here over the middle. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, an easy one. And Fult's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Miami set to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now Tua. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Tua to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A big play there for the Dolphins. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And just shutting him off there. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And now they are in prime position, 1st and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off for 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. take it away after the touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 11. A little over a minute and a half remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Tua. He's got it complete to Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Tagovailoa will get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Tua going to try and go quickly here. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. From the 39, Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. One final try for Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Patriots, it's a victory for Mac Jones in his debut at quarterback. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.